Hey guys, it's Helen here from Trail and Kale. It's a lovely sunny day here in Northern California, and today I'm out here filming my Salomon Aero Glide 2 review. That's these guys right here. If you're not familiar with Trail and Kale yet, we're a website that helps you run your best. Whether that's through our running shoe reviews, just like this one, gear reviews, running advice, or free training plans. In this Salomon Aero Glide 2 review, I'm going to take you through the key features of these shoes, what I like about them, what areas could be improved, and ultimately who I think they're for and whether they're worth the money. So let's get right into it, shall we? So the Salomon Aero Glide 2 is a plush road running shoe, basically for bagging easy everyday running miles. So this is designed to be your everyday trainer. It's not necessarily a race day shoe, but it could be if you're new to running and you're running distances such as half and full marathons and want a really plush, cushy shoe to help you go the distance. The Aero Glide 2 costs $160, and I'll let you know later in this review whether I think it's worth that money. They have a 10mm drop from heel to toe. Maximal cushioning is how Salomon describes the cushioning. It's neutral, so no additional stability features for people who may overpronate. And in terms of weight, I wear a US woman's 7.5, and these shoes weigh 8.3 grams each, which is pretty lightweight for a maximal cushioned road running shoe. Moving on to the things I like about these Salomon Aero Glide 2 running shoes. First off, I already mentioned it, they're light. They use Salomon's lightweight energy foam midsole cushioning, which is really plush, just as described, so you won't be disappointed if that's the kind of thing you're looking for in a running shoe. Now, we're moving into summer here. This is a great time of year to consider what running shoes you want to wear for your summer running when the weather's going to be hotting up in most countries. So the Aero Glide 2 is a really great choice for that because they're so breathable. So if you check out the upper here, this upper is very breathable. It's not the most breathable. You can sometimes see running shoes with holes, and you can even see your socks through there. So it's not to that degree, but if I was to take the shoe off and blow through it, air would certainly pass through there. And I'm out here on quite a warm spring day here in California, and my feet aren't warm at all. The next thing I like about these Salomon Aero Glide 2 running shoes is the laces. Check these out. Nothing fancy, but they have texture, so when you pull the laces it tightens as much as you need to. You can see here I've got them pretty tight. It's a very roomy toe box here. I've had to secure them pretty well, and these laces have texture so they stay done up. Now, I generally double knot my shoelaces in any running shoes, but these ones I don't need to. So great plus for these shoes. If one of your bugbears is laces that come undone, you won't have a problem with these shoes. Let's talk about the tongue. Specifically, how padded is this? Squish, squish. And the heel collar. Check out the heel collar, it's really nice. It's like putting on a pair of slippers when you put these on, but with a snug fit. So if you're not a fan of those kind of really minimal, kind of more plasticky tongues that you get on some running shoes, these are more traditional, cushy foam, and you will like them. Last thing that's great about these shoes is Salomon's Contagrip outsole. So Salomon uses this outsole on their trail running shoes as well. Contagrip's the product name there, and they do give you great traction in the wet and the dry. So it's a nice sunny day here, but there's still some wet patches from the rain we had over the last few days, so I was able to check out the traction earlier on my run, and you can see there's some really good texture here, but not just that, it's just sticky. There's some really good resistance, so whether the surfaces are slick or just wet, you're going to get some decent grip out of these shoes, and that's really important if you're running somewhere that does tend to get wet, or you just want to have more confidence running in wet conditions. If you're enjoying the Salomon Aero Glide 2 review, go on, give it a like. Subscribe to our channel for more running shoe reviews just like this one. And if you think you have a friend who may enjoy this review or checking out our channel, share it, go on, I dare you. Okay, so what's there to dislike about the Salomon Aero Glide 2? They sound great, don't they? Well, yes, and actually the dislikes I have aren't really dislikes, such as more than the things that might mean these shoes are not quite the right pair for you. So let me get started. The first one, it's got a 10mm drop. Now 10mm drop is super popular with runners, road runners particularly. These shoes are going to be very well liked by people who enjoy that kind of cushioning on the heel. Perhaps you tend to heel strike as your natural gait, or perhaps you just kind of want to be able to land on your midfoot, and then when you get tired later in your run, perhaps you're doing some long runs, training for a half or full marathon, for example, you want to still have some nice cushioning and protection for your joints by having something that gives you that cushioning in the heel area, so you're not just kind of thumping along on your heels and potentially putting yourself open to overuse injuries. Now on the other hand, if you want to push your speed, so maybe you're training for a half or a full marathon like I said, but you're not just trying to complete it, you're trying to really run fast, you might find that you could do better with a lower drop and perhaps a more responsive running shoe that's going to really encourage you to accelerate, encourage you to get up on that mid to forefoot rather than the back half of your feet. There are other shoes that are probably a better choice for you if that's the case. Now these would still be a great addition in your running shoe arsenal, perhaps for some of those really long slow runs where you just want a reliable companion to cover the miles in, but for race day you're probably going to want something a little bit racier, and same for your tempo runs and speed sessions. So I'll stick a link in the description to a few running shoes that we've reviewed on trailandkale.com that are probably more suited to you if that sounds like you. Now I want to hear from you. Have you run in Salomon running shoes before? Or are you new to running and maybe you've heard of Salomon, perhaps you use their skis or hiking boots? If you've got any questions about Salomon running shoes, whether that's their road or trail running shoes that they're well known for, drop me a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So to wrap this up then, at $160, are the Salomon Aero Glide 2 worth the money? Well, it's a big thumbs up from me if you're looking for an everyday trainer that's reliable and you can cover the miles in easily, with no stress, loads of cushioning, just have a really plush ride and just not really think about your running shoes, which, let's face it, you don't really want to be thinking about your shoes. You want to be out there enjoying your run, enjoying what you're doing out there. So as an everyday trainer, absolutely. If you're looking for something to do speed work in, run faster, really push your pace, then there's probably other better choices out there. Likewise, if you tend to run on your forefoot, sort of mid to forefoot rather than kind of further back on your heel, there are other shoes out there that may be a better choice for you. But that said, I'm one of those runners. I still enjoy running in these shoes just for easy miles. You can't really beat them, so they're right up there with some of the best sort of 10mm drop road running shoes that we're seeing this season. Thanks for watching this Salomon Aero Glide 2 review. I'm Helen from Trail and Kale. Please give it a like and subscribe to our channel if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.